Wow. Terrance Brooks is committed to Ohio State. This is a huge pickup for Ohio State. I believe that he can definitely do great things for Ohio State if he puts the work in. He can potentially reach all the goals that he wants, obviously to make it to the NFL and potentially winning a national championship for Ohio State. It's a great day to be a Buckeye fan. Obviously have him, officially committed and coming to Columbus, and we'll see how he does. And I believe he'll have a great career. Hopefully he has a great career, and he can definitely do some things that will help Ohio State and him reach goals that, everyone has. Tremendous pickup. But one thing about Ryan Day is that he's never satisfied. He's going to continue to work and improve this football team, and especially on defense. And it starts with Marvin Jones Jr., one of the top defensive players in the class of 2022. He's got him in the building, and he's got Earnest in the building coming September 11th, obviously, when they face Oregon. This is going to be a huge showcase for Ohio State. They're playing a team in Oregon. That's a brand school. Obviously, everyone knows them for their jerseys. They have a solid program in Oregon. This is going to be a very big game to start off the season early. Not a cupcake game. And, the building will definitely be rocking in Columbus. Campus will be, hyped for this game. And it's going to be an environment that these two are going to see that's going to make them really consider going to Ohio State versus, another football program. But it doesn't stop there. Chris McClellan, Daylen Everette, Walter Nolen, those guys are on the board. Chris McClellan, I believe that's how you say his name. He's got an offer from Ohio State. So does Walter Nolen. They both have offers from Ohio State. Chris, he had actually visited to campus and spoke to some people here at Ohio State. And we'll see what he does with his commitment. Now, Ohio State is obviously trying to improve their defense, so both of them can be huge factors in that. Obviously, you still have you have Jack Sawyer now, so that defensive line room, you can have a really solid rotation of a lot of guys that can potentially, be first-round picks. You look at the Washington NFL football team and their D-line is filled with a lot of guys from Alabama on that D-line. This can be a potentially another great D-line, but in college football where they all can be first-round picks and potentially make it to the NFL. I'm going to be very interested to see the decision that Walter and Chris make. I think that they will do what's in the best interest of them and their family. But coming to Ohio State will be, tremendous, and that can lead them to great opportunities. Now, the biggest question mark that I have is for Daylen Everette. He has not, really pretty much been on the radar of Ohio State. I'm interested to see is if he considers Ohio State. Maybe Terrance Brooks, if he knows him, can get in contact with him. But I think if you can have those two corners on your defense, that's a great cornerstone. If you have great corners, it's going to make it a lot easier for everybody else when you can just put them on an island and let them lock down a team's number one receiver. And if he can come to Ohio State and do that, we're looking at another first-round pick coming out of Ohio State.